Shatterblade is a virtual reality game made in Unity. It involves fast-paced combat and platforming challenges. It's set in the distant future with a distinct cyberpunk aesthetic. And the player will follow a set storyline which will give more and more information about the world of Shatterblade as they continue through the story. So the purpose of Shatterblade is to combine more traditional gaming experiences with experiences that you would normally find on virtual reality devices. So we achieve that by combining the interactability and immersiveness of virtual reality with more gameplay-focused elements that you would find on PC or console devices. With this in mind, we hope to achieve a unique gaming experience that you would only find in rare occasions. We found inspiration from games such as Half-Life Alyx and Ghost Runner. What we did was take the idea of Ghost Runner and then mix it with the ideas of Half-Life Alyx and other virtual reality titles to create what we have here.
Hi, my name is Vaishnavi, and I'll be talking about one of the most crucial aspects of Shatterblade, and that is the level design. When you start playing a game, the first thing you notice is the design and the aesthetic of the game. It feeds into the gameplay and sets the mood for the rest of the game. Similarly, since VR is a more immersive experience, and then since Shatterblade is a VR game, the design and the aesthetic of the game is just much more crucial. A player is bound to look around and get the feel of the game. So every level is designed while keeping in mind the story. For the first level starts at the factory, an abandoned factory, and then builds its way up to the city level and then a more posher luxury area. It basically just shows moving up through the society, so from a more rough area to a more cleaner and a rich looking design. The team had a great time designing the levels for the game. It provides like a quick break from all the exhausting back-end work that goes into a game. It quickly brings a game together, and I think it speaks so much about the hard work that we have put in. We're very excited to see how people react to the game, and we can't wait to present it at the Innovation Day.
In Shatterblade, we are using a state machine design pattern for our enemies. This allows us to be as modular and scalable as possible for our enemy AI. So we can have as many enemy variants or as many enemy behaviors or animation states as we need. For instance, we have currently a ranged enemy, a heavier ranged enemy which has a shield that the player has to deflect a projectile back towards the shield to destroy it. And then we also have a flying enemy, melee type. So the state machine allows us to make these modular and scalable and add as many behaviors as we need so that the enemy can react to the environment as well as any player input. We are also using Open Fracture, which is another main feature in Shatterblade. Open Fracture allows for dynamic mesh separation at runtime so that the player with their sword can separate meshes or slice through any object that the player needs to slice through. So like enemies or any props that the player wants to slice through, they'll be able to slice it as many times as they like.
Hello, I'm Guillermo Hernandez, one of the developers of Shatterblade, and I am here to discuss the story progression. But when it comes to Shatterblade storyline, it is set in a cyberpunk future where a narrative is integrated throughout the story and the game, and it's gradually revealing information to the player, allowing the player to slowly uncover what's going on in the story world of Shatterblade with the help of an unknown voice guiding them along the way.
In Shatterblade, we implemented a robust movement system which involves multiple abilities that the character can perform. The first ability is that the player can jump, he can double jump, and he can dash. With the dash ability, he can dash through enemies, he can dash across platforms, and he can evade projectiles as need be. He also has a dodge function, which also acts as the double jump if you use it in a horizontal direction. And the player can also slow down time to initiate the dash to correctly time their dashes. We also want to thank our external advisors, Rob McKay, Jared Freeman, and Mike Wilson, for helping us out, especially with Unity and game design as a whole. And we also want to thank our project manager, Joanna Lopez, for being a great advisor for us and keeping us on track. And yeah, that's about it. So we hope you guys enjoy playing Shatterblade over at Innovation Day. And we hope to continue Shatterblade in the future, possibly. So thank you guys.